Great 10th student. Now we already understood how we going to solve the quadratic equation by factorization method, that we have already understood. Now we're going to understand how we're going to find the solution of a quadratic equation by completing the square method. Which method? Completing the square method. By middle term breaking, or you can say factorization method, we understood. Now we're going to learn about how we're going to find the solutions of a quadratic equation by completing the square method. So now see what we have to do in these questions. Like quadratic equation is there, so the first concept you have to keep in your mind, what is that? That x square term should be free from any of the coefficient. So what we are going to do, we are going to take this coefficient 2 common. So if I take common 2x from here, so it will be like 5 by 2x will be there, and 3 by 2x equals to 0. Alright, firstly we have to make x squared term independent of any of the coefficient. So this will go to that side, and it will be x square minus 5 by 2x plus 3 by 2 equals to 0. Alright, understood everyone? I have taken 2 common from both sides. Alright, if you understand in this way, understood. If you are not understanding, again I am going to explain this here. Like for example 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equal to is there. So you can say we want independent of this, so we can divide by 2 to all the terms like this. So then you will get the same answer, x square minus 5 by 2x plus 3 by 2 equal to 0. Understood? Now you understand how we are able to take the common. You can take the common in this way and that way also. Alright, now when we come to this side, now what we have to do, x square minus 5 by 2x will be keep as it is, and this c term, alright, this we have to shift to the RHS. So we already, when we shift this value that side, it become negative. Up to here, no confusion. What we did firstly we have taken common, we make this x square term independent of coefficient, then we shift c term on the RHS side. Alright, shift. Now what we have to do, we have to notice this term, x1. Whatever the coefficient with x term is there, this is 5 by 2, we have to notice this. So 5 by 2 is there, so we will write at the corner like this. And we have to divide 5 by 2 with 2. And we have to take the square. What I said, we have to divide 5 by 2, divided by 2, and we have to take the square. So 5 by 2, when it divided by 2, it will become like this, because this 2 will come down. Alright, so it is actually 5 by 4. And if you take the square of this, it will be 25 by 16. Alright, what I said, firstly you have to take the coefficient of x term, it is 5 by 2. You have to divide that 5 by 2 and you have to take the square of it. So when you divide it by 2, the 2 will come down. So it is 5 by 4 and you have to take the square of it. 5 square is 25, 4 square is 16. So the term you got here, this term you have to add both sides. So here x square minus 5 by 2x plus 25 by 16 here, and in the same way 3 by 2 plus 25 by 16. So you have to add this term to the both side of the equation. So here you will notice this is actually x square like this, 5 by 2x, and I can write like this 5 by 4 whole square. This term we can write it, or here I can solve this quickly. The LCM will be 16, minus 3 is there, so 2 will cut it by 8 times, and plus 25. So here you will notice it is x minus 5 by 4 whole square, because it becomes the formula ax square means like a square b square minus 2ab. So it is the formula of x minus 5 by 4 whole square. And here this is the 16 LCM you got, and 8 into 3 is like minus 24 and plus 25. I hope up to here no confusion. Understood everyone? Now I am writing this term that side to make it clear. So it is x minus 5 by 4 whole square is there, and if you see 25 minus 24, it will be only 1, that will be 1 by 16. Alright, and now x minus 5 by 4, if you shift this to that side, it will be the square root of 1 upon 16. Alright, so x minus 5 by 4, and when we take this out of the square, so it will come 1 by 4 plus minus. Alright, because we know square root of 16 is 1 by 16 is 1 by 4. Now we have written here plus minus, it means 2 times you have to compare, like one is x minus 5 by 4 equal to, you will write 1 by 4, and secondly here you can write x minus 5 by 4 equals to minus 1 by 4. Now you have to calculate this value. So from here, if you shift this 5 by 4 that side, it become plus, like this, and if you shift that value, that will be 5 by 4 minus 1 by 4. Now you can easily calculate here. 4 will be the LCM, alright, and 5 plus 1 will come, so it will be 6 by 4, and you will get 2 into 3 times and 2 into 2 times it comes. So x value will get 3 by 2. I think no confusion. And here if you take the LCM 4, so it will be like 5 minus 1, so it is 4 by 4, and if you cancel it, 1 will come. So now you understand, you get two roots, x equal to 3 by 2 and x equal to 1. So this is your solution of quadratic equation by completing the square method. The basic concept quickly I will revise with you. Only one thing we have to keep in your mind, the x square term should be independent of coefficient. First step we have to do that only. After that we have to shift the c term to the right hand side, alright, and whatever the term with x, we have to divide it by 2 and we have to take the square of it. Whatever the value will come, we have to add both sides, and after that we have to do the simply calculation. I hope you understand. Thank you.